In this movie, we're going to explore the replace edit. All right, so I've got a scratch sequence here that I'm putting together for another scene in the letterpress promo. First, right here, I just have a montage of all the press parts working away. I'll play just so you can see. All right, so in this shot here, it's a little long. I think what I'd like to do is cut to a close-up of the press parts working about right here. All right, so we could perform an overwrite edit, but I want to show you another way to do this. So first of all, I'm just going to cut this clip right where I want to cut to the close-up, and I do that with the razor tool. I can just press C, and if I just click here, it's going to cut both my audio and my video here. So I'm going to undo that, and instead, I'm going to press Option C, and that's Alt C on a PC. So I'm just going to click here, and it just cuts my video, so it's going to keep my audio intact. And then I'm going to load my close-up shot here. And the only thing I have to do up here is mark an in point where I want this shot to start. So how about right there, mark an in. All right, so that's it for prep. If you need to cut it, you can. Let me just switch back to my selection tool, V. But basically, you just need to identify a shot in your timeline that you want to replace. And for us, it's this one right here. And then mark an in up here in the source. Oh, and because we are not editing an audio, we'll also want to turn off our audio track here. Now, if I drag this down, you'll see that this is much too long. But if I hold down Option or Alt on a PC, notice how this clip just shrinks. And release, and you can see that the clip was replaced. I'm going to play this just so we can see how it's working. All right, great. So I performed the replace edit by quickly swapping out those shots, and all I needed was to mark a single in point in my source. Now let's take a look at another way to do a replace edit. This time, instead of matching an in point, like we just did, I want to instead match a specific action inside the shot using the location of the playhead. So for example, I have this little sequence here of Doug walking into the letterpress shed. I've got a long shot from outside, and then it cuts to a long shot from the inside. So right now it matches on action, but what I'd like to include is some closer shots, a medium shot, a close-up of this action as well. So again, I'm going to use the razor tool to cut the shot where I'd like to cut to the close-up. So I'll press C, and let's go ahead and cut about right here. And then we're going to cut to a closer shot right there. And I'm going to place my playhead at a specific moment, about right there. And then I'm going to load the open shed medium shot here. Let's find that same exact moment here in the medium shot. Maybe about right there. So all I'm doing is matching up this playhead location to this playhead location. Let me switch back to my selection tool, V. And now I'm just going to right-click on the clip and then go to Replace with Clip, and then from Source Monitor, Match Frame. All right, so it's taken this playhead location, replaced it with this playhead location, and let's see how it works. All right, pretty good. Now let's do the same thing, but for him walking. So let's see, he takes his first step right there with his left foot. Let's go ahead and cut the shot where we want it to begin. C, and let's go ahead and maybe cut it right there. And then back to my selection tool, V. And I'm gonna put the playhead right on that spot where he steps. Let's load a close-up feet shed shot. Do the same thing here. So where he steps with his left foot right there. So playhead on the left foot, step there, same thing there. Again, we're going to right-click, choose Replace with Clip from Source Monitor Match Frame, and let's see how this matches up. All right. So as you can see, replace edits are great ways for you to quickly swap out material, either with in or out points, or even by using the playhead location as the reference point for the swap.